So here we have the King of Wands, and here's the epitome of vision, of leadership, of mastery within the suit of wands. So let's talk about the symbolism in this card. As you can see with his regal posture, he just exudes leadership. He exudes authority. It's just very symbolic of where he is now in his life. He is there to command. He is there to lead. He is there to make good decisions. He's a very powerful but respected leader. Obviously, his crown and his robe signify his regal authority. And again, like all the other court cards in the wands, we have the very fiery colours. We have the reds and the yellows and the oranges again. And this is symbolic of the element of fire within the suit of wands. You can also see up there on the back of the throne, you have the lions, which is symbolic for the Leo energy, but also symbolic of strength and power. You also have salamanders, which are symbolic of alchemical transformation. They're symbolic of the fire element of wands. Again, the king is holding his wand. Now this is, it has the budding leaves on it, which again symbolises bringing things into creation and nurturing them and seeing them grow into fruition. He's obviously holding the wand as well, so this symbolises his command on creativity, on growth. Now, the background of this card is a little bit different. It is seen as an open landscape, and this is very symbolic of his ability to have big picture thinking and see things from the big perspective and the wider viewpoint. It's also very symbolic of his far-reaching goals and his wide influence that he has. And that is kind of your symbolism within the King of Wands. So the next video later today will be the upright interpretations. So see you then. So we're back and we're talking the King of Wands, which is the final court card within the suit of wands. So the last time you're going to see my face for 4 days, unless I decide to make another video in between while Vicky's doing hers. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. And also, I'm very echoey and there's absolutely nothing in my living room because it's being decorated. And I'm waiting for the floor fitter to come today. So hopefully at some point today, I'm going to have some flooring. But never mind, back to the card. Let's talk about its upright interpretations. So, the King of Wands is a natural born leader with a strong vision and a very good capability of helping to lead others. Now, the King of Wands isn't the sort of person that actually gets actively involved in doing something. If he's got an idea of something that he wants to bring into fruition, he's going to enlist the help of others to bring that into actualization. So one of its first interpretations is saying that you are a strong leader and you have the vision and the inspiration to be able to guide other people to help you bring your ideas into realization. He's also a very confident and decisive person. The King of Wands does not hesitate when it comes to making decisions. He is quick, he is decisive, and he just gets things done. Now, if this is coming up in a tarot reading, this could be signifying that you now need to embody that energy of making decisions. The time for dilly-dallying is over. Now is the time to take strong, bold actions and quick, decisive decisions. Obviously, he's also the king, so he's very mature. So it is showing that you now also possess the maturity to be able to get your goals achieved. However that needs to be done, you are more than capable of doing so now. You've gone from the page, at the very beginning stages of learning, and you've gone through the stages, and now you're at king stage. And at king stage, there is nothing that you can't do. There is nothing you can't overcome. So have faith in yourself, have belief in yourself, and bring those ideas, those dreams into reality. Another thing about the King of Wands is if this came out in a love reading, unlike the Knight of Wands, which for me always shows a love them and leave them kind of energy. They're always chasing the next best thing. If the King of Wands comes out in a love reading, as in it's representing the person you're interested in or the person you're with, this is showing that they are a very fiery, very passionate person, but they're also mature now, and they've learned that the love them and leave them doesn't hold as much fun as they thought, and they're ready to settle and ready to commit. But they're still this charismatic, passionate person, probably going to have a great sex life with this person, you know, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, a lot of, you know, going and doing fun things together. But they've matured, and, you know, they've learnt the lessons along the way that sometimes flitting from person to person isn't always the best way. Sometimes, you know, deep love is actually where it's all at. So it's always a lovely sign to see a King of Wands come out in a love reading in the upright, because we are discussing the uprights. Overall, the King of Wands is a beautiful energy. It's an energy of mastery. It's an energy of confidence. It's an energy of inspiration. It's an energy of getting things done. So whenever the King of Wands comes out in a tarot reading, it shows that, you know, there's so much available to you, and just have faith in yourself and your skills and your abilities, and utilize the people who are around you who want to help you as well, to bring whatever it is that your heart desires into this reality. And that is your upright interpretation of the King of Wands. And then I will see you after Vicky's videos, where we'll start talking about the court cards in the Suit of Pentacles.